guys, so welcome. I just wanted to go over a quick how to kind of set up and use um, some of the stuff that I have on my GitHub for the workshops. Currently, I did have this set up so that you can quickly set up and use Elastic. So I'll kind of go ahead and demonstrate that real quick. Um, I'm going to go ahead and make a virtual machine. You do want these to have a decent bit of resources if possible. I'm going to give mine more than enough here. I'm going to go ahead and just say, let's say it's called Elastic. Let's call it dev. Call it good there. Alright, so 4 vCPUs, so we got 16 gigs of RAM, 45 gigs disk space. This is running in Docker, so it's not going to be super resource heavy, but if you don't have a lot of resources, the install can fail doing it this way. So just be mindful of that. Once we get this going, we're just going to go ahead and update the virtual machine, and then I'll go ahead and show you how to pull this and get it set up real quick. Let's go back here, add another shell. Alright, so just sudo apt update and sudo apt full upgrade on this one. Tac Y. Let this thing go for a sec. I'm gonna pop open another shell. Like I said, you are gonna need Docker installed just for these Ubuntu machines, since it's like I'm gonna be deleting it right away. I'm gonna do the snap install Docker. Sudo snap install Docker. Alright, cool. Being deferred, awesome, that's fine. Alright, so we'll go ahead and come here. You'll hit this code, go over to the HTTPS, copy, and we're going to git clone. So git clone, paste in that. Easy. So do ls, you'll see the tutorials there. So you'll do the cd, you'll do tutorials, workshops, utils, elastic. Alright. And then you can do an ls, and you'll see this quick get start sh. I just wrote it, and it pulls the official quick start from Elastic. So you can do, since I do have this, you have to run it as root. So you'll do sudo and then get quickstart.sh. Boom. Now this will take a couple minutes. It's not exactly the quickest to deploy. It does pull quite a bit down. So when we get to this, let me go back here. Let's go back to this tutorial, workshops, utils, elastic. All right, so now you'll see after that, well, while that command is running in the background here, you'll see this. We have elastic start local. So you want to do is cd into that. You can hit an ls. You can see everything here. You'll have the start, stop, and uninstall commands here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do sudo, and then you can do nano or vim, whatever. Nano docker compose YAML. And just to make this easier, like I said, keep this stuff off of the open internet. Keep this local. But what we are going to do is change some of these right here. We're going to do all interfaces for both Elastic and Kibana. It just makes it a lot easier for us to get rolling and set up the fleet server quickly. And I will explain that here in a interface is there too. Alright, save that. Let's come over here. Alright, so when this does get done pulling everything down, it is going to give you some credentials to use right off the bat. And you'll see why it's not meant for production when it spits out the password. That's just one of many reasons. Obviously, there's a lot of configuration that needs to be done for it to be ready for a production environment. So you'll see here, like, yeah, it's not it's not a very secure password. So what we want to do, we'll try this, see if it actually, if we can reach it without resetting, because we did change that compose file. Alright, so we'll come back into here. Let's try SIEM. So we're going to do I don't even have to do that. We do stop.sa. Oops, we're almost wrong. Almost did that in the wrong directory. So go into the elastic, start local, and then do the stop.sh sudo. And if this doesn't work and I have to reset, then you'll know. So I guess we'll see how this part goes here. Alright, so stopping and starting it does work. So let's go ahead and log in with the credentials it gave us. And you'll see by the password it gave us, it's not very secure. Alright, so first things first, when you get in here, you're gonna see this, it's just gonna try to get you to start building a bunch of stuff. You're gonna wanna go up here, let's go to manage workspaces up the top left. And let's go to create space. Let's just make ourselves a nice new clean space. I'm gonna do Keishan Labs. And I really like to have the security view. Alright. It's just gonna be the default landing dashboard. Not a really big deal. Now you'll click on your new space, go to the right and click switch. Awesome. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go up here to this little magnifying glass, go to the search bar here, and you can see it, but we're gonna do fleet. Go click on that. Auto upgrade, cool, thanks, got it. So we're gonna go to add fleet server. Now we want to specify a name. I'm gonna give it Keishan Labs and a host. So you need to do HTTPS : whack, and then we'll do 10, 202, 25, 241. So that's right. Alright, so we'll click on generate fleet server policy, and this is going to generate the policy and everything for us. Alright, so here I'm going to choose the architecture that you are installing the server on. So I'm going to go over here, make sure you get the right one. I'm going to plug my battery in before it dies. Alright, so I'm going to go to the Linux x64. I'm going to go to here, grab the fleet server. So I am going to end up running this. I'm going to set it up with the XDR, essentially XDR capabilities. So we're going to have the full EDR and full telemetry, and the agent will be able to take preventative measures per policy. So we'll go back over here, pull this shell back up, and then we'll do, I'm going to get back out of this directory here, let's go home, and then we'll do sudo, I don't know if I could, there we go. So you'll paste that in there, hit enter. what the fleet server does is it's a really, really streamlined, straightforward, all-in-one management for your agents. You can name your fleets, you can add agents to it, you can modify the policies, all from this single dashboard. I will show you a little bit more of that here in a second too. Let's hope we get the confirmed connection here. And here over here, so since while we're waiting here, you can kind of see some of the stuff that you're able to do. You can obviously go straight to the endpoint and kind of configure stuff there. You got the policies. You have trusted applications, trusted devices, and you have host isolation exceptions, and block lists. So these be really useful. We're gonna go here to agents of fleet. Cool. You can click that. Oh, you don't have to, but let's see. It'll be what types of host do you want to monitor. We don't even have to do this right now. We already have this one. So you can come here, go to the little menu button down here on the right. Let's go to view agent. Yeah, you can have the telemetry for right now. That's fine. I don't care. So this is by default what it kind of does. So mine's running. You can see here it's running as root, locking level info. You can have FIPS mode, which is useful. I can go over at some point more of the production level installation methods as well. So let's see here. Let's go to more agent metrics, blah blah blah, and then you can get some visualization of the host machine and everything. Pretty cool. I really like it. I love these charts. I love all of it. It's awesome. Anyway, let's go back up to the search bar and let's start typing for integrations. Boom. So we want right here, Elastic Defend. We're gonna add Elastic Defend. This one does require, like I said, it does require the root privileges. So let's see, integration name. Let's just call it full. I'm just gonna call it full protection. It's not full protection. There's always gonna be a way to bypass stuff, but for the purpose of this, not talking about being elite hacksaw, we're going with this description. We don't need that apparently. Cool. So here you'll see this. You get your configuration options. You have traditional endpoints, obviously your laptops, desktops, virtual machines, and you also have cloud stuff. So you have cloud workloads here, Kubernetes, whatever kind of Linux servers you might have in the cloud. So we are going to go down here. Complete EDR. So obviously all of this stuff all in one. So you get full telemetry, you get the next gen AV, file and network telemetry, you get machine learning, malware, ransomware, memory threat, malicious behavior, and credential theft preventions, and process telemetry, which is nice. All right, we're gonna do existing host because we have one, and then we'll hit save. It's gonna tell us that we're gonna be updating an agent. Are you sure? Yes. Obviously, if it's in production, you want to make sure first. But for now, we do it this way. All right, and you can see it's already talking about it right now. This will get you up and running. You start checking out, see what you can do. hope this helps at least get you going. Um, Start playing around, see what you can figure out. I'll catch y'all later.